In this video, I'm gonna show you our travel trip from Malaysia to Thailand. We're gonna cover 4 cities: Penang, which is known for its culture and its beach; Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital of Malaysia; and we're gonna finish in Bangkok, the capital of Thailand. We're gonna travel across 2 countries together, so sit down, relax with your cup of tea and enjoy. Now the first thing that we do, guys, is check in our Airbnb in Penang. It was so affordable. I think this is around $40 to $50 a night USD. And on that day, I received a payment notification of $250 on 10th of April. Now we arrived quite late in the afternoon, around 6 o'clock p.m. local times, and get out to explore the first thing, which is what we call the Penang street art, right? This street is known for its artwork and the local shop that offering authentic, diverse Malaysian food, which is a combination of Indian, Malay and Chinese cuisine. Getting the sweet from this Turkish shop. Have a look at that. There's a lot of stuff going on there. And I literally never ate this before. So I'm gonna try. I really don't know what it is, but look at that. I'm gonna try. Wow, this thing is good. And at the time, I received another payment notification for $10,345 US. The next thing that I had over is what we call the Little Indian Town, and my gosh, it feels like I'm not in Malay anymore. It feels like I'm in India. The street, the music, the sound, the food, the people, and the decoration feel like I am in India. So what I end up do is getting myself some local Indian cuisine and snacks right there, and it tastes really sweet in my opinion, right? And at the end of the day, we want to finish the night with Kimberley Street Food Night Market. Wow, look at that, guys. It's a huge crab, look at that. Now this place have a lot of positive Google review. It's not that big or long, so we just figure we might as well check it out. The next day, we want to check out the best dim sum restaurant in town. Welcome to Yun Pin restaurant in Penang, Malaysia. Now you have to keep in mind that this restaurant is specialized for dim sums. It has some sort like a Chinese yum cha buffet where you actually walk up to the front and actually get whatever that you want right in front of you right then and there while they were cooking it. So the next place that we go to is literally just right down the street, is what we call the Upside Down Museum. I think it's well worth a visit given that it's only $20 per person to get inside, and the staff in there will actually guide you on how to pose and stand in order to take the right picture. Now the next thing that we went to is going to a durian shop. Now Malaysia and Singapore is famous for their Musang King durian. You cannot miss it if you're a durian lover. So we get to try it fresh instead of frozen, and it was phenomenal. It was nothing like the durian I ever tasted before, even though I eat a lot of them. If you're wondering how we get to places, we actually rent a motorbike which costs around 10 to 15 USD per day. And I would highly recommend that you do that as a mean to get around in Malaysia. Otherwise, if you're not comfortable, there's always taxi and Grab app that you can download. Now the next thing that we went to is called Jetty. This is a fisherman village, but now it has turned to a tourism area, so you won't see any fishermen there. It's just a floating village with a bunch of tourist services and souvenirs to sell to you. The house here is literally on the river, and they used to fish, but right now they changed the business model to a more income generating activity, selling tourist gimmicks and foods and ice cream and all that stuff.
And the reason why they're doing that, they're smart about it because it is a better revenue generating business model than fishing, as I'm sure you agree.
Afterward, I received a payment of $747 US. For lunch, we went to New Lane Food Store, and this is one of the most busiest street food in Penang, and it has so much variety when it comes to seafood, street food, and authentic Malaysian cuisine. So make sure that you check that out. So one of the most popular food in Malaysia is what we call char kway teow, which literally translates as stir-fry noodle. Now the next day we went to Penang Hill. This is one of the things that you cannot miss if you go to Penang. It's the biggest tourist attraction in the town. Basically, it has an entry ticket of $30 per person. That's including a tram ride up the hill and down the hill, and it was a unique experience itself.
What up guys, day 3 in Penang, Malaysia. We're in this really high skywalk. If you can't really tell, this is up the top of the mountain, and they built a tower up the top of the mountain. It's actually quite scary walking backward like this, but and the wind is actually swinging you around. But yeah, I take this trip once every 2 or 3 months throughout the year to actually take a break and enjoy the nature of life in Southeast Asia like this.
Now the next thing we do is to head over to the beach. Why come to Penang and not go to the beach? It's known as the beach town of Malaysia. This is where the local and the tourists go to enjoy sunset and the wave from Mother Nature. So the beach that we went to is called Batu Ferringhi Beach. This is located on the Penang Island, so it's not on the mainland. You have to try a fair bit to get to there. Now the next day is time to check out and catch our flight to Kuala Lumpur. Right, this is the capital of Malaysia, so expect more skyscraper and more higher cost of living and price in general.
What up guys, day 4 in Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, and you can see here a lot of skyrise condo, and I gotta tell you, I'm not disappointed. Coming from Bangkok, KL is nothing short from Bangkok. It's actually, I believe, more luxurious and more designed, more organized than Bangkok, to be honest. But don't hate me here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna check out one of these new shopping mall called TRX in KL, standing for Kuala Lumpur.
You can find amazing, authentic, local food, including Thai food, Indian food, Chinese food, Malay food, and Singapore food. So it's very diverse, and just really come there with an empty stomach. Now the next day I went out and tried the traditional Chinese medicine, which is acupuncture, because Malaysia and Singapore is known for a Chinese medicine practice. So I want to see what that like, and it was a good experience. I'm getting acupuncture over there, yeah, but it's really just feel like any other place. And then we choose to rent a scooter, which is everywhere in the city center, and make ourselves to the famous landmark, the Twins Tower, right? It was an amazing experience getting there, because the closer you get to it, the more amazing it looks. As you can see here, the photographer have done this every day, so he knows the best spot, the best angle, and the best pose to do. So I would recommend hire him out. And the next best thing after getting your final shot for Instagram is to enjoy a durian ice cream, and it's one of the best ice cream I ever had in my entire life. And check the quick tip here, guys. You want to try your durian or your durian ice cream with a 99% dark chocolate. It's the best combination of snack that you can ever try. And on that day, I received 2 payment notifications. One is $594 and the other one is $147. And the next day, we catch our flight to Songkhla Hat Yai. This is the capital of the South Thailand, which has the most Muslim population in Thailand. So expect different culture, different cuisine. Now what we did as well is check out this waterfall, which called Thong Na Chang Wildlife Sanctuary. It's actually worth a visit if you want to combat the hot weather in Thailand. Really good spot to refresh your day and take a swim and enjoy the nature. It's quite a wonderful experience, and this is probably one of the secret spots out there just because I don't see any foreigner at all, just us.
What up guys, I'm just at this amazing Thon waterfall in Songkhla, southern Thailand, and I'm gonna take my clothes off soon and go for a swim, but the water here is really cold, and you gotta be really careful where you're stepping onto. Now, if you look at that, it's a massive amount of waterfalls. Go up really high, and there's really one piece of the Mother Nature. I'm trying to stand here, it's really wobble. So if you don't know yet,
now at night we want to head over to downtown and enjoy street food, performance, and a little bit of massage. And you can see here we bought a ticket into this drag queen show, and I was get to be on stage. They picked me for some reason. And yeah, it was really a fun performance watching the drag queen show. Now what I noticed is that the local in Hat Yai is the most innocent and friendliest people that I met, and everything there is just super cheap compared to Bangkok. So the next day we catch our flight back to Bangkok. It takes around 30 minutes, and my cousin in New Zealand happened to come to Bangkok the next day. So he's a lot younger than me, so I really just take him out and show him the nightlife of Khao San Road, which is known for party, drinks, and really a lot of drag queen show. The next day we want to check out the Iconsiam, which is the biggest shopping district in Bangkok, and we get to catch the river cruise that go around Bangkok and show the nightlife of Bangkok. And I would highly recommend that is one of the top things that you should do in Bangkok.
what up guys, we're just chilling with my cousin here during his holiday. What's up man, are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having heaps of fun.
Where are we at right now, and what is this building behind you?
We're on a boat, and right there is Iconsiam, which is one of the biggest shopping districts in
For
Bangkok.
this video, I want to focus more on Malaysia. I will do a separate video in Bangkok just because I live here myself. But definitely put the Iconsiam for shopping and the river cruise for sightseeing on your list, because these two places actually depart from each other. You can catch the river cruise from Iconsiam, and when it returns back to Iconsiam, where you can have dinner and do whatever you want from there, right? So we have a lot of fun with my cousins from New Zealand. So this is it. This is our trip from Malaysia to Thailand. So during this trip, I was very fortunate enough to make an income while I was traveling with a sum of this amount that you see on the screen. And this is not to show off, but to actually show you that it's very possible to make a living and an income while you were traveling and enjoy your life to its fullest potential. If you want to learn more on how we do this, make sure that you check the link in the description for our free course. We're pretty much using somebody else's software that's pre-code, pre-built, and leveraging an AI system to help real estate agents all across the globe to make more money, and therefore they pay us a portion of that income. So again, we drop a free course on how to set up and do exactly that so that you can live your life to its fullest potential. Again, this is Vico Khan from Vico Travel. Enjoy your travel experience and see you on the next one.